space. Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Elite Dangerous. I am MusterBuster. Many things have happened since we last caught up. I made it all the way back to civilized space, which is fantastic because I could hand in all my exploration data and I got disappointing around 2 million. But we did get to see some ace sites, some big water worlds and all that jazz. Anyway, I'm here at Cleve Vision Station and I've bought something with all of my earnings. It is this absolutely gorgeous vulture ship. Basically, I've kind of come to the conclusion that in order to continue my exploration efforts, I need a bigger, better ship that can go farther distances and not, you know, break so easily. So yeah, I mean, I've bought this vulture. It's so damn sexy. It's just sat here on this launch pad at the moment, and I'm just looking around. All those angles! Look at the angles! But yeah, no, this is a beast. The Vulture is essentially a heavy attack fighter ship. It comes packed with a pretty powerful punch in terms of some kick-ass shields and 2 large hardpoints, which for a ship of its size is pretty goddamn impressive. But we'll check out the loadout in a minute. What this video is going to be about today is going to be about me doing some extremely lazy bounty hunting. I like the kind of bounty hunting where there's minimal risk involved, so we're going to do that. We're going to earn some more money and hopefully get on our way to purchasing a shiny new exploration ship. Now then, let's have a look at the loadout of this bad boy. So, as I said, 2 large hardpoints. We've got the beam laser. I've got a C3 beam laser fitted here, which is a pretty powerful piece of stuff. Also got this multi-cannon, this F2 multi-cannon. It seems to do the job of wrecking people's hulls whilst the beam laser is charging. The beam laser obviously takes a lot of power, so, you know, whilst the beam laser is recharging, these multi-cannons, which take next to no power, can be hammering and just keeping the pressure on to the enemy, which is great news for me. They do require ammo, but hey ho, what are you gonna do? You gotta pay them monies. I've got this kill warrant scanner as well, which is vital for detecting bounties on enemy ships. One thing that you'd want to make sure that you're doing when you're bounty hunting is only attacking ships which are wanted. But if you use the kill warrant scanner on them as well, you will find out about a lot more of their bounties. So if they're wanted in more than one system, the kill warrant scanner will pick that up. The chaff launcher, just in case I get missile locked. I don't like missiles. I don't like missiles at all. They're usually pretty easy to avoid, but hey ho. And then these 2 shield boosters, just to, because when they're powered, they enhance the Vulture's already kick-ass shield to make sure that they never go down and that losing my shields is not a problem. So yeah, there's the Vulture set up. It's pretty badass. In terms of internals, there's a quick look at what I've got. Key things are the power plant, which is A4, getting the most power possible. The power distributor, B5, making sure that my modules recharge nice and fast, which is vital for that beam laser. Thrusters, you know, the C5 thrusters, they're not the best in the world, but hey, they will do. And, you know, no ship loadout is complete when you're being a lazy-ass bounty hunter without a few skulls. Yay! Right, let's go do some bounty hunting. So we're leaving Cleve Vision Station right now. We're going to head to a nearby high-intensity resource extraction site, but in the meantime, we're going to speed through this letterbox. Whee! I love this Vulture. It's quite quick. It's very maneuverable. It's very, very nice. Yeah, but now we're fully loaded out, we can kick some ass. I am speeding, apparently, bottom right-hand side, but hey-ho. Right, so let me explain about these high-intensity resource extraction sites. Basically, there's a few different resource extraction sites. Miners go here to extract resources, and yeah, they're varying intensities. Low-intensity resource extraction sites are okay. You tend to get smaller ships, you tend to get lower bounties in there. There's a large police presence, which makes taking bounties quite difficult because the police tend to blow things up before you get there. Hazardous resource extraction sites are the complete opposite. Big ships, huge bounties, no police presence. If you mess up, if you get in trouble in a hazardous resource extraction site, nobody is coming to save you. Not great for a lazy bounty hunter. High intensity resource extraction site is where I want to go. There's a nice mix of big ships, big bounties, and a relatively small police presence, as you'll see. But for a lazy-ass bounty hunter like me, this is great because it means that I'm always going to have police around to finish the job for me if I get particularly lazy. So, let's go. Let's go. just to line up the ship.
Flight assist.
So this resource extraction site sits within the ring of Fusang 3 in the Fusang system, which is currently being exploited by Zachary Hudson, one of the powers in the game. I'm aligned with Zachary Hudson, so I'm going to get a few bonuses and bits and bobs and rank and all that jazz. But hey ho, let's go! Let's go to this high intensity resource extraction site.
1. Engage.
So here we are. I'm just having a look at the different minor factions in this system. These are important because, as you can see, there is one there marked in blue, which are the Liberals of Fusang. No matter whether they're wanted or not, anybody who is aligned with the Liberals of Fusang gets a free pass from me. And the reason for that is because I am allied with the Federation, and so are the Liberals of Fusang. And now, also importantly, the Liberals of Fusang are in control of this system, so the security forces that belong to this system are members of the Liberals of Fusang. If I piss them off, it's not going to go well for me. Any other faction whatsoever can get absolutely met because they're independent and I do not care about them, so they can just die. They can just die. But I do not want to piss off the Liberals of Fusang because then the police will come after me. Not a good situation to be in, as you will see later on by the size of the goddamn police ships. But hey, so here we are. We're in the high intensity resource extraction site. There are, as you can see, it's a big asteroid field. There are going to be miners knocking about who I'm really not interested in. They're just doing their thing, and that's fine. It is these people here that are wanted. This guy is wanted by the Fusang Society, and is part of the Fusang Society, so he's fine. He can get killed. That's cool. Just going to activate the kill warrant scanner and see how much he's worth. Let's have a look. 24,000, not great, but it'll be a nice little warm-up, this little, tiny little Imperial courier. So, let's get behind him, let's activate our weapons, bring those up. Beam laser and multi-cannon are online. Let's also distribute some extra power into our weapons because that beam laser likes to eat power for breakfast and needs to recharge. We then want to make sure that we're within kind of 2.5 kilometers in order to stop firing our weapons, but ideally we want to be closer than that. I've also targeted his power plant. Now, this guy is in a tiny little ship. The Imperial Courier is like tiny. So it's more than likely going to pop before I can do any significant amount of module damage. However, I'm just getting into practice and making sure that I target modules because it's always useful. Right, let's go. Just going to have a sip of my tea. Okay, he's trying to sneak around this asteroid. Let's get right behind him and give him a little nudge. Hello! Okay, so he's just deployed hardpoints, as you could very see up close and personally there. Let's back off a little bit. I'm okay ramming ships that are kind of small because I'm going to win. Best not to do that for someone I can't just say. But as you can see, this beam laser just melts his shields. Bye-bye. And when the beam laser is out of power, the multi-cannon is activated. He is not going to last long. He's already on 30%, 20%, 10%, and pop. Bye. 30 seconds, 24,000 in the bank. Awesome. Let's go find something bigger to play with. Okay, what we got? We've got a Diamondback Explorer there. That's slightly bigger. Viper 2. Let's have a look at this Viper.
Scan detected. I'm
getting scanned left, right, and centre. All the police force are going to be interested in what I'm doing. But it's cool, we're allies. Any of the green ships that you see on the radar are more than likely police force. This guy's also wanted. Let's see how much using the kill warrant scanner. Kill warrant scanner, if I can get my words out. 41,000, so almost double the last one. And still not a really great challenge, but we're lazy. We're lazy bounty hunters. We don't care about challenge. Right, let's get behind him. Just keeping my thrust in that blue zone on the right-hand side where the accelerometer is. That means that my Vulture is as maneuverable as it can possibly be when my thrust is in that blue zone. Not accounting for things like flights and stuff. I really don't mean to be ramming these guys. It just keeps happening. Anyway, didn't seem to do much damage to me. Does a decent amount of damage to him. Just wait for the beam lasers to come back up a little bit, get a little bit closer, take those shields down. Come on, Novum. Come on. My laser beam. Freaking giant laser beam.
Flight assist off.
So you'll see me using flight assist off from time to time. That's just me getting my nose orientated the right way. Flight assist off is really, really great for pointing your ship in the direction you want to face. Not great for going in the direction that you want to go. But yeah, no, it's great for quickly making sure that you can face your target and then buzzing it back on again so that you can accelerate in that direction. Or vector if you want to be posh about it. Right. He's on 46 hull, his shields are gone, he's not going to last much longer at all, just trying to stay behind him, trying to keep this laser on him. I love the sound that the laser makes. And a pop. 41,000 in the bank, not bad at all. Let's find something bigger. The Asp is just mining, not concerned about him. Diamondback Explorer, about the same size as a Viper, maybe a little bit smaller. Let's see how much he's worth. So I have to be within, I think it's 2.5 kilometers in order for my kill warrant scanner to work. This guy's already under fire from the police force, and this is what I mean about being a really lazy bounty hunter, guys. The police are going to take down his shields before I've even scanned him. If I can keep him in, there we go. Before I've even scanned him, which is going to make my job all the more easy. I'm not even going to check how much he's worth, because I know he's wanted. He's also in a wing, so he's going to have a buddy somewhere, which I need to watch out for. But he's on 79%. He's popped Chaff, the cheeky git. I really hate Chaff. I really, really hate Chaff, because my beam laser takes up a lot of power, and firing it when the target is using Chaff is just a nightmare. It just goes everywhere. And of course, one of the big dangers of bounty hunting when there are police around is accidentally hitting one of the police. Don't fly into that asteroid, mate, will you? I do like the Diamondback Black Explorer. It is a sexy ship. Shame it's gonna have to blow up. Bye. But yeah, one of the big dangers when you're bounty hunting when there are police around is absolutely... Wow! 100,000 for that! Okay, that was well worth chasing. But yeah, anyway, the point that I keep trying to make is that one of the most dangerous things whilst you're bounty hunting in an area with police is accidentally hitting those police. And if you accidentally hit one of those police, they're likely going to turn around and start shooting at you. And you'll get a bounty on your head too, which just delays things, just means that you have to wait for that bounty to go so that you can pay it off as a fine before you do your thing and carry on. So there's an Asp here, Matthew Bladen. He's wanted. Good news. Scan this sod down. I'm not saying that you're better than me, but I have to be elsewhere, or whatever. Okay, Matt. You know what, I'm not even going to look. I'm not even going to look at how much you're worth. I'm just going to open fire and hope that it's good. Watch the asteroid, Matt, whilst you're trying to escape. Oh dear. Oh, it's not going well for Mr. Bladen here. He kind of got stuck on that asteroid for a long time. Oh dear. All the police seem to have gotten involved. There's plasma accelerators and all sorts flying about. That's not him. There it is. That must be a horrible thing to experience. Imagine being in a ship and you've got somebody's beam laser frying your ship. You'd be shitting yourself, wouldn't you? Excuse my French. Right, 75,000 credits. Boom! Nice and easy. What's next? There's another Asp. Looks like he's just mining. Yeah, he's just mining. He's cool. Type 7, more than likely just another miner. In fact, 9 out of 10 transport ships that you scan in these zones won't be wanted. They'll just be collecting loot. Ooh, a Fer-de-Lance!
Scan detected.
I like killing Fer-de-Lances because they're stupid. I don't know what it is about Fer-de-Lance ships that are controlled by the AI. They just seem to be idiots. This guy, however, is in a wing, and that would normally be extremely dangerous. If I went and attacked this guy in any normal circumstances whilst he was just out flying, he would probably own me because of his mates. His mates would stop firing at me, but this guy in particular has already been absolutely devastated by the police, so it's unlikely his mates are going to have time to deal with me. So I'm just going to sneak in here, scavenge this kill. Didn't even use any ammo, and there's 176,000 credits there, which is pretty nice. Let's find his mates. Where are his mates? The other two members of that Fuzang Society wing. I don't think it's this guy. This guy's quite far away. This guy's a master, though. But consider... Oh, no, this is one of his mates. Okay, so 2 out of 2 remaining.
Target shields
Let's
offline.
get in there, see if we can poach this kill. But yeah, you know, even if the target's already been damaged by the police, it's nice and easy. You can just sort of rock up and do, I don't know, like 10% of damage maybe, and still get the bounty. So, yeah, we'll just watch out for the anaconda and make sure that we don't hit that, because that would be bad news for us. Die, 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 die. One sweeping past there. Oh, he's almost down. He's gone. I think I did enough damage. Just putting another volley to be sure. Yeah, okay. 30,000, not bad. Rounding up. Right. Imperial Clipper. Why? Is the immediate question that springs to mind. Would you bring an Imperial Clipper here? I mean, if you've seen these ships, they are posh git ships, right? They are ships for people who want to show off. Look at the state of this. It's looking pretty battered, actually, this one. No, I don't like the Clipper. It's big, it's white, it's yeah, it's pretentious. Pretentious ship is pretentious. Let's zoom in a little bit and start firing. Silly ship. Oh my god, his shields are getting absolutely wrecked by this beam laser. One volley, one volley, one volley. Oh, he's gonna hide behind this asteroid. Let's open fire again. And shields down.
Target shields offline.
Little Clipper, here's a lesson for you. Don't bring your shite Clipper to a gunfight.
Target destroyed.
He did not last long. 114,000 bounty there for us, which is nice. We must have made about 500,000 by now, which isn't bad for 10 minutes work. Okay, Michael Bevan. Bevan? Who cares? 71% is in an adder, which will go down like, well, go down quickly. Die.
Target shields offline.
Oh! See, I don't know whether I accelerated or he stopped.
Target
Either way, that
destroyed.
did not end well for him. Okay, we've got something a little bit bigger on the table this time. Federal assault ship. These things are nasty. And I wouldn't go after one that was in a wing on my own, ever. Fortunately, the police are already shooting this one, so yeah, that's cool. Shields are almost down. Let's zoom in. Let's see if we can take out this guy's power plant, actually. Do some surgery with this beam laser. I like calling it beam laser surgery. It just seems apt. Okay, so this guy's shields are down now. His power plant is towards the back near the drives. I kind of want to make sure that I'm either above or below him so I can get a good angle on that power plant. As you can see, the further we go away from the target, the less likely it is we're going to hit the module, the more likely it is we're going to hit the hull. So ideally, unless you're using railguns are the exception, but ideally, if you're trying to do module damage, you want to be make sure that you can firstly see the module, and secondly be as close as possible to that module so you can get a good hit on it. It also helps, you see that circle in the middle of my screen, you'll see it pop up from time to time when my guns are aligned in the middle of the screen, but basically, if I'm shooting at that circle, I'm much more likely to hit whatever I'm aiming at. That simple. There's also a rumour flying around the Elite Dangerous community that improved sensors help with gimbaled weapons. Wow! He's dead. Wow. Not a lot of money for that federal assault ship. Anyway. But yeah, no, accuracy. There's a rumour going around that accuracy is improved by your sensor rating. So, yeah, I've put B sensors on this. Not necessarily particular difference, but hey-ho. Here is a federal dropship. Sort of on a par with the assault ship. Maybe a few less weapons. Scan him down, see if he's wanted. There's all kinds of stuff going on now. Police everywhere. Yep, definitely wanted. Let's try again with the power plant. See if we can neutralize this guy. It's kind of difficult when you're in this situation because you've got all the police firing at the target as well. If it was just me versus the target, I'd definitely be able to take that power plant down. And he's chaffed. Did you have to chaff? Really? I just started firing. But no, I'm going to use his chaffing as an opportunity to just get closer. I'm not going to bother firing because it's just going to be a waste of power. But now that the chaff is gone, I can take down his shields. Oh, somebody else is firing cannons at him as well. Thank you, police.
Target
One
shields
volley from the
offline.
beam laser and his shields are down. Let's just open fire with most cannons whilst the beam laser recharges. It's getting a little bit farther away, so let's see if we can boost up.
Under attack.
Ah! Hit by a plasma accelerator there, but as you can see, it took 1 bar off of my shields because the Vulture shields are incredible. Really, really good. Bah, bah! You see those plasma accelerators being fired in by that security system ship, dropship, Anaconda, whatever it is. Yes, Anaconda. Yeah, man, it's really useful having those police on your side. Just makes this a lot easier. And that, oh, took a nasty hit at the end there. 154,000 credits, awesome. Ooh, a Python. Right, I'm desperately keen to show you what happens when you take out the power plant. So let's target that again and see if we can get it down before this Anaconda and this. Yeah. Every time I get close to a ship, the police are already there. I suppose it's a good thing if you're being lazy, but hey. Right, lazy ass bounty hunter. Let's go. Stop chaffing me. There we go. Shield's almost down. Right, let's get to work on this power plant. 97%. His hull's already on 65 though, I'm not sure about it. Wow, this guy is taking an absolute beating. Sorry, Jack. I don't think we're gonna get. Whoa! Okay, there was an Anaconda. It's a good job I wasn't firing. There's another one. See what I mean about being really careful. If you don't know what's around you, don't fire. It's not worth it. It's really not worth getting blown up after earning, you know, 700,000 credits worth of bounties. Because your beam laser went astray. 222,000 for that Python. Awesome, let's find another one of them. What have we got around? Asp. Yeah. Oh, another Python. Right, this one. I've got a good thing about this one. We're going to take out this one's power plant. Boost up, let's get in there. Activate the kill warrant scanner as soon as we're in 2.5 kilometers of range. Here it goes. Slow down a bit. See if we can stay behind this guy and take out his shield. Again, not going to bother checking how much he's worth. He's got a plasma accelerator, so I definitely want to stay behind him. Plasma accelerators can only fire forward, so as long as I'm behind him, he won't be able to hit me with that thing. And it looks like there's no one else shooting. Oh no. Spoke too soon. Let's get in there then. We're sort of behind. No, he's turned around.
Flight assist.
Okay,
off.
just kind of scoop around the back of him with his flight assist off and then boost up so we can close the range. I'm much more maneuverable than that Python is, so I should be able to stay behind him with relative ease, provided I exercise good throttle control. He's just spinning. What's he doing? This is not a good evasive maneuvers tactic, Christoph McNiles. You're doing it wrong.
Target shields offline.
Oh, now his shields have gone offline. He seems to have woken up a little bit. Yep, he's out of here. Okay, let's close the distance. Keep firing on that power plant. See what we can do. See, it's taking damage now that we're nice and close. Keep laying into it. I've not got the best of hopes. His hull's much worse off than his power plant is. Just keep laying into him, keep behind him.
Flight assist off. Flight assist.
See, what flight assist off is really useful for, you see the 3 triangles around the outside of the ship, they're indicating sort of what direction it's heading in. So the one that's filled in, that's the direction that the ship is trying to head in. So if you've got flight assist off, you can use yourself. You can use flight assist off to point yourself in the direction or the vector, if you're being posh, that the ship is travelling in, and really line yourself up for an attack run. Right, we've got the power plant down to the same as the hull. It's 25% on each. See if we can just take out the power plant. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, his power plant is offline. That means his modules are not getting any power, and he is just dead. He is just dead in the space. I'd say dead in the water, but that wouldn't be applicable. And yet he can do nothing. That's it. That's him over, unless he could repair his power plant somehow, which I don't think he can do. Yeah, he's done for. He's absolutely done for, and the police are just going to finish him off. I'm just going to put a few beams in. Sad way to end your existence as a Python, but Hey ho, it's a doggy dog world.
Target destroyed.
Bye! 178,000 credits in the bank again. Awesome. Okay, so we've been doing pretty well. We've been doing pretty damn well. I'm just trying to decide whether I need another target or whether it's time to go home. I think we can do a couple more targets before we go. What's this guy? Mad Dog Johnson in an anaconda. Yeah, see, this guy's in a wing. And it doesn't look like he's been targeted by the police force yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan both ships so that I know I'm getting most money possible out of both ships. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the Cobra first, because the Cobra's much more maneuverable and it will go down faster if I can kill it. That's good, because if I was to attack the Anaconda first, I would spend ages and ages taking the Anaconda down, and the Cobra would just be running around, rings around me firing. So if I take the Cobra down first, like I'm doing here, and his shields are already gone, look, nice and easy kill. If I take the Cobra down first, then I've only got one ship to worry about for the majority of the time. So yeah, it's just efficiency, just pure efficiency, making sure that I'm in the least danger possible, because I'm a lazy ass bounty hunter. Okay, he's nearly dead. 60%. I doubt I'm going to get a lot of money out of this guy, but it's just a sake of caution. The Anaconda's woken up and is now firing at me, so I need to finish this job quickly. Fortunately, the police have gotten involved, and they seem to be shooting at the Anaconda. I'll check that out in a minute. I just really want to finish this guy off. Just do this pass, maybe kill him on this pass, maybe the next pass. Yeah, it's going to have to be another pass. He's got 3% hull left. Not going to last. Wow, this Anaconda is taking an absolute beating from the police force. They've not managed to get its shields down yet, so let's help them out.
Target shields offline.
Shields offline, boom! Plasma accelerators, cannons, multi-cannons going in. This guy's not having a good time. Mad Dog Johnson, you picked the wrong date, time, place to be alive in an Anaconda. He's just got no chance. He's just getting fired at from all angles. I'm just doing rings around him, getting as close as I can. Typically, you know, the closer, if I'm ridiculously close to an Anaconda, it's going to have a real hard time targeting me as long as I'm travelling fast enough. Or I'm behind it. And this guy really doesn't seem to have any sort of point defense or any sort of turreted weapon system, which would threaten me if I was, if he did. But he doesn't. And he's just taking an absolute beating, and he doesn't seem to be doing much back. He's got some pulse lasers, I think. But other than that, he's ill-equipped for this situation. Oh dear, this is the fastest I've seen an Anaconda go down. Wow, just tearing into him with his beam laser. As is everybody else. Pulse accelerator missed their policeman. As did that one. Oh dear. This is going to be a big explosion, guys. Oh dear. Just got to be careful with my fire with those Imperial ships flying around. Oh, I almost feel sorry for the guy. He exploded before his hull went down. Anyway, big bounty of 235,000 credits. I think that's an excellent note for us to call it a day on. And yeah, have a think about going back and cashing in our bounties and see how much we've got. I've just put some pips into systems there so my shields recharge, just in case we get interdicted on the way home. So yeah, let's just lock onto clear vision. It's a really, really short hop back to the station. It's like less than a light second, which is one of the reasons I picked this area. So yeah, let's fire up the frameshift drive and get back home. We are inhibited by a factor of 23 due to destructive mass, which means that there is something that's rather large nearby that's stopping us from accelerating into frameshift. And as you can see, as soon as we boost away, our frameshift drive will pick up again. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Alright, so we've returned to clear vision now. I'm just going to boost towards the letterbox and request docking permission, and then we'll get that.
Flight assist off. Docking request.
Look at them, this station loves me. We're allies. Here we go, through the slot. Whee! I love bombing it through this lot. It's great fun. Landing pad 34. There it is.
Landing gear
Check
deployed.
out the landing gear. It slows down and then throttles down a little bit as well. You know, I know a lot of people hate it, but docking is one of my favourite parts of this game. It's your chance to show off with some neat flying. Now I've said that, I'm blatantly going to crash straight into that control tower. Slow down and come bring it down to a nice up. Nice scrapey landing there. It's cool. We're okay.
Docking success.
So let's see how much we got. 1.35 million. Not bad for 20 minutes work at all. Certainly puts us on the way. Currently stacking 7.9, which is enough for our ASP. But hey, I really enjoyed my time with this Vulture. Beautiful, beautiful ship. Really, really, really loving the bounty hunting, and it's nice to get away from the exploration and come back to civilized space as well. So yeah, hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to pick up some super special things like a new exploration ship, and we can set off on a brand new journey. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Elite Dangerous. As you guys who have been with me from the start know, I'm a relatively new channel. I'm doing really hard work trying to make this channel entertaining, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you see improvement from video to video. Please do hit that subscribe button that's coming in just a second, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, guys!